Okay, so my next question would be that are you of the opinion that you can be friends with your friend's friends? Does that make sense? So I'm friends with Taiwo, and because I'm friends with Taiwo, Fewa has to be friends with you.
In some cases, it could be that that's the only gathering you guys need to be together in. You probably will have like a gathering that where you guys have to be together, and so it means that because you guys didn't actually bond, you will not have a cause to even meet separately, something like that. If I meet her through you, for example, in this gathering, I can try to like see her afterwards. Because I feel like we bonded, and maybe there are other things I feel like we can discuss, maybe business, help, or anything. So it really different.
Yeah, basically the same thing. So it's based on individual, then also like of what help can you be to me outside of that friendship. So it's there's no trick to it and there's no manual to it. Like as it comes, as it goes,
They
as it
say, they
comes,
say,
we
they
take
say go with the flow.
it.
Go with the flow. Only for friendship. Oh. It's easy for relationship.
No, for friendship.
Don't go with the flow. I just go with the flow. It's a trap, bruv.
Like, just tell me the most dramatic place you've met, like you met someone and you guys just became friends, like the most in your friendship space, the most dramatic thing. Then the second thing I want to say is because we've talked about help. Are we just saying that friendship is to help? Just for me to help you, must like help each other. Is it every time that your friends will help you, or is that what can you do for me? What can I learn from you? Is that everything there is to friendship? So that's two questions. So we can just decide to do one for you, one for me, or we do the two. Do you get together?
Dramatic. I was trying to crack my head for that dramatic. I'm sure you're doing that too.
Yeah, I can't already
So
right
yeah,
now.
but
Dramatic.
yeah. So I
Hmm.
don't know about you, but I think that funny enough, if anyone comes to mind, it will be you.
Yes.
You know what was funny? Should I spill the beans
Actually.
here? It was back in Ivy. I think you were serving at the time, right? And I was going to my workspace. So I used to work remotely in Ivy. So I was going to my workspace. So I used to go into my likes really. I think I was leaving like around 11 or so that I can't remember. But so I started taking a pep and I saw her. I'm like, "Ah, I know this face now. Asha was not looking. I'm like, I know you. She's like, she's not smiling.
I'm
So
like,
she was thinking that maybe one of
mm.
those
Is it?
one of those moves.
When
She
do
was
you
thinking like one
know
of
me?
those.
When do you know
I don't,
me?
I don't play.
Oh yeah, cook it.
She doesn't know that I don't play like that. If I say I know you, I know you. I mean, I used to what I'm one game in school back then. I said I know you. Like I don't know. She kept walking. I'm like I don't know. I flowed. I said I said I know you. I didn't flow like we're still in the same space. Like I know you now. It's not you that. And she actually blow me. Like because she saw that I actually knew her. So I wanted to form the let's let's travel. But yeah, I mean, it was funny because that was like the least place. I think that it was good because that was I'm be contented with this nonsense guy here. I mean, I know that after school we've not really like I've not even heard his green light or seen his green light at all since school.
Hmm.
So I think it was meeting her in that kekena pep
Thank you so much.
that
Thank you.
yeah that now made me be connected with the light. Funny thing is that same day, just to well, I would say just to, because that was not the intent. I mean, I got the light number that same day, and I reached out to the light that same day, and we saw that same day. I think that action would have been us seeing, of course, my guy was in school then, and we were very chill. So like, let me see the light too. So I feel like even if she had any thoughts prior to that time, we would have been killed at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You get knowing that okay, I know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that
Immediately you just said from the line, I'm like, okay.
yeah, our body calm down.
Now I know.
Yeah, so I think it was. I don't know how dramatic it is, but I think it was just really.
It was dramatic.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah, it was to an extent. I just feel like I would have thought I would have met somebody like that, from IB to Lagos. You get, we go way back. But yeah, I think that's like there could be more, but it's not coming to mind now.
Okay, so for the second question, well, I don't think friendship is just about help. Like there are a lot of things you can do in friendship. There are the friends that you there are the ones you hang out with, there are the ones that you learn from, there are the ones that get to help you. Like they usually say, you don't know where you can meet somebody later in the future. So knowing this person now, you don't know if the person knows someone that knows someone that probably is going to be of help to you at that moment that you need it. So it's actually very, very dynamic. Like it's not one way. So friendship is not just for help, but you know,
I think I like that question. You know why? Because I was going to say something, ask something before you ask that question, but I didn't want to be forward. So, but then that you have heard the question, I'll just say it. So, when I was in secondary school, our writer is late now. He used to say something. Was it the one that said it? Or somebody else? I can't remember actually. So, yeah. But someone used to say that, someone elderly, way elderly used to say that after school, the people you start connecting with, the people you start meeting, or more like it gets to a point in your life, like after secondary school, the people you start meeting are people that need help from you, people that actually want something from you. So it means that you must have something to offer. The other way you put it, but for us growing up now, still growing up anyway, but yeah, is it sort of resonates more, right? The people that come close to you, or people that you want to even go close to, are people that ideally you feel like they have some value. But yeah, primarily I think friendship should be first about emotional value, primarily. Because if that part is missing, then every other thing turns to a business transaction. That's where I see it. I think that if I don't actually care about you, but I think that you have value to offer me, I'm clearly not your friend. I might pose it, I might pretend to be, I'm not your friend. I think that you can get me this job. I think you can get me gigs. I think you can get me clients. So I'm close to you. But I really don't feel anything for you. I really don't feel like I don't got your back. I can. You understand? I don't. You might think I got your back, but no, you come back, you're not seeing me again. Do you get so? But yeah, I think that you should start from that. Else, let's just leave it at the transaction level. Because what you have said now, if it's really about help every time, then it's really transaction. That's why some people will stay for some friends when they figure out that this person is just really exactly, yeah, exactly. So someone just feel like they call it parasitic relationship, right? Back in school, then we had symbiosis, commensalism, and all of those things. Yeah, yeah. So
he was really top of his class in secondary school.
Yeah, we remember that.
what do you say?
I said you were really top of your class in
Yeah,
secondary school.
so yeah, I'm just going to say that you would we can't take away the place of emotional value. That's what I should really feel for my friend, male or female, really doesn't matter, because eventually that's what really matters. So let's say someone is going through trying times now. How do I know that this is actually my friend when they are not there for me? I don't necessarily need their money, right? I don't necessarily need um help per se. I just need them to be there. For example, right? Someone just needs you to be there at a particular point in their life, and or they want to just talk, and you're the person they can talk to. That's emotional value. You're not paying. You're not exactly getting any help as it were, but that the fact that that person is there for you. You see, people will say my BFF, my bestie forever, not because yes, they are there for them in other things that really matter. That also matter. Let me put it that way, finances and all of that. When it comes to that really concern them, intrinsic things. Yeah, I mean that's where you really want your friends to be. Any other thing beyond that, that puts that away would definitely be just a transaction. So yeah, I can't. I think we can easily agree that friendship cannot be just about helping. And if someone does not help you, and they're actually your friend, it has to be because they actually cannot afford to. And you as a friend would actually understand that they cannot afford to help you, and you won't feel bad about it because you know that if this person was to be quite has the capacity to help you, they would. And that's a friend. But someone that you know that he has or he does not have, or you don't even know, or he's just really a very tight-fisted person. Hey, those kind of people are the people that you start considering if you start all those your New Year resolutions. People are cutting off. I
Yeah.
mean, you'll be fine to post them on WhatsApp status if you want to post them. But yeah,
For the fact that you can even get help from people that are not your friends, then
yeah,
I think
exactly.
you can have friends with people that necessarily do not have to help you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it
Mm-hmm.
works.
Yeah.
So I totally agree. So I'm sure we've had friends for long, like probably friends that we've been talking to since secondary school. I know I have friends that have since secondary school. Even some people from primary school that I just reconnect with, and then you guys keep being friends, if that's the word. And you have friendship that has taken like 15 years. Do you have friends like that? 15 years. 15 years.
15.
Wow.
Do I have? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Wow. Okay. So for you now that have friendship that are very, very long, you think you do too. Okay. What is that quality or what is that thing that's kept the friendship going? You do need a minute to just think about that. I don't think Taiwan does. So please.
I'm always starting first. Do I have why I said no and why I said yes? Yes, is because I feel like it's someone I'm still in contact with that we've been very close to when we were young. However, I don't think that you know we're at that point where we would say we are really very much,
But I just in
and it
contact.
was mostly because of a distance thing, very very distant, right? However, if there was to be one person, it would have been that person. So yeah, I think the highest I would have right now would be maybe 6 7, right? To your question, sorry, what was your question, Nathan?
What has kept that friendship for long? Within
It's
the
Exactly.
not
six
a
years.
question.
Within
Exactly.
this
Yeah,
year.
yeah. So exactly. So I think that it still ties back to the previous, question you asked, you know, and how I answered it, saying that it's really more about emotional value. So I'm thinking about all the people that come to mind. I say that we've been friends for like 6 7 years. I mean, the person who came to mind like few days ago. We don't talk as before, but I know that that's when I would easily say that this is my oldest friend. Now we use the word friend for. I know many people from many years back. You understand? But yeah, if I'll call a friend, this one if I call now, we can still go on for like 30 minutes and talk. So because of distance and all that, it doesn't exactly. There's that factor that always affects. We can't always dispute that, but that's when I feel like if we speak now, "Oh, I miss you, I miss you too." We talk a bunch of things and all that, and it's there. It's not because I've been there for all this while.
So you guys
I've
say I
not
miss
been
you too.
like, you get so it's not because I've been there as it were, or she has been there per se, or I need money, I'm calling her. Not necessarily. But it's even far from that because I don't think we've had calls for that in a very long time. Besides when we were in school, I was even on very minimal level. I'm not there at school anyway. You understand? So yeah, I feel like yeah, how we're able to keep that is really communication. I think that cannot be overemphasized. Eventually, communication is how things go. So even if you can't say much, I see that I will always comment on our status. If you post about our business, I'll comment. Post about our family. This is cute. I think I said I commented last week. This is really cute. Even though the only thing she said was thank you, it didn't mean anything to me. It was somebody that was like, me thank you. It happened on it like on my last two messages consecutively. But I didn't feel any type of way. Because somebody else that might feel some type of way. Like see me, I message you, are telling me thank you. I didn't feel that way. But I know it's from a place of just I know this person is my friend. If I call her now, unless she can't pick, we'll talk as though nothing is really wrong, and but something not entirely wrong eventually. So yeah, I think just communication and knowing that we have each other at heart. That sounds right,
Yeah.
Abby. Yes. Then I think the foundation really matters. So this person back in school, then we shared a lot of moments together. We'll stroll together. We'll do stuff together. You get so those things that formed a very strong foundation. That even when we are no longer, in exactly, it doesn't really make me feel like this person is not there for me anymore. I know that you have a very strong foundation.
Yeah.
I know that why this person was available, we were really a good thing. Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying it, but yeah, I think that I'll point to that one.
Oh, thank you so
Okay.
much.
So adding to what Taiwo actually said, yeah, I think foundation is very important. If you have a very strong foundation in friendship, then in fact, if you guys okay, so let me just use myself as example. So my friend that I said I have known for a long time now. So we necessarily do not talk every time. In fact, we don't really talk much, yeah, but she's here. Like I
Aww.
have her here, yeah.
Aww.
Oh my
And I
god.
have her back
Aww.
at any time. So and the reason why we've been able to keep the friendship to this stage is because we had a very good foundation. We have a lot of memories that we actually built together growing up. So it has helped us to this stage, and I think that's the thing that has helped us actually to answer your question. That's the thing that has helped us to keep that bond together. So now we are more like sisters and not just friends.
Okay, so because of time, I just want us to wrap up with this. What are like the myths of friendship that you can think of, just like one or two? For me, I would say that one myth is that for you to be my friend or for us to be friends, we have to talk every day, or we have to always be in touch. Like we don't have to always talk every day for me to consider you as my friend.
Yeah, of course.
So that I can like go like 2 weeks and then probably we'll just chat and we'll just say hi, how are you, and we move on. That doesn't mean that we're not friends. But I feel like some people are of the opinion that you have to talk every day, you have to share your problems. And there are sometimes, like you said, that you call for like 30 minutes and you guys just keep talking, you guys talk and talk. So what are the myths that you think, just to wrap this up?
So I think that is it a myth? Maybe it's a myth. A lot of people say it, especially guys. Even some girls say it on the tweet on the street of Twitter that it's not possible for a guy and a girl to be friends.
That's another
So,
topic.
so I think that's a big myth. I think a lot of how things have played out in many cases, people's personal lives. So that dynamic is very wild. So I feel like you said,
If you guys
it's a
want us to talk
different.
about that, let's bring Taiwo again and he's going to dissect, break that down for us.
I know what you're talking about.
So, say, type in the comment section and bring Taiwo back.
I will blown soon.
Bring Taiwo
Sounds me now.
back.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you have anything to say?
Yes, so that was where my mind was actually going to. They usually say that a guy and a girl cannot
Okay,
be
that means
friends,
we're bringing
but
Taiwo and Favor back for this conversation.
at least I've seen friendships that maybe have I really had, and I don't think I've really had maybe one that we're still in constant communication. But I have like male friends that were just friends, nothing else,
I
and
mean, it's a
we've
myth,
actually
really.
come a long way.
Mhm.
So that thing is not true.
It's not true. My good friends have been females. So I mean, not all of them. I have a few friends that are, yeah, females. Well, my friends are few to be honest, but I think like if I was to number them, it would be more females. Funny enough, it
Yeah.
would be more females. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. It's been a very like short episode, and probably would have a part two. Keep watching. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Thank you so much for tuning. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.